Howdy.
This is Leaf Pal, Giliani's. Surprise spam and toast at Giliani's.
What you eating there?
Oh, fettuccine meatballs. Fettuccine cabernet. I hope I pronounced that right. Giliani's. Good place to eat. I picked a friend's nose, so to speak. Mr. Tree, Mr. Oak Tree, I'm going to say. Beautiful gentleman. He seems to have a runny nose issue. I mean, his boogers are black. That's odd. But he does have boogers that are black, and he needs a good picking. Anyway, before that, we were at Giliani's restaurant out and around Cromwell. Right, Hello. Fart Knockers Association. Oh yeah. That's another reason why we're out here, because we are members of the Fart Knockers Association, and nobody else wants to be around us right now. Especially me, after I had a plate full of fettuccine and a couple of meatballs. They were tasty, very tasty dish. Giliani's and Cromwell, I definitely recommend it. Right? Oh, they have all sorts of good edible, Italian, Greek, style food. Definitely go, everybody. Right? Definitely anybody. If you, definitely try their clam sauce. Yeah, we are Leaf Pal Radio TV.
Pal TV Radio.
Yeah, and we're also here with. We're here with the ghosts of space aliens too. Right, that are talking in tongues, using my voice. But they're speaking about, Leaf Pal TV Radio. And this is an intro segment we're doing, right, for like many more shows, to come along, right, hopefully on Comcast Network and around the Cromwell, Berlin, area. So stay posted.
Pal TV Radio.
Yeah, stay posted for all that. We'll put out all the information when it comes to us. When it comes available to us, we send it straight to you via, Facebook, throughout the rest of the internet, World Wide Web, etc., as well as podcasting radio on Leaf Pal Radio and TV. We'll even go to Rock House, and rock the house with who's well, there's a VJ there that we'll talk to, and anal probe them to, right? Whatever, man that really talks back with us. Anyway, back to the park. Right, there's a lovely swing set area, for kiddies of all ages to play in, with slides and all that. Too bad we're too big now for it. Right, but we're still going to play with the trees and interview the trees, right? But I'm not going to be doing any more nose picking. I'll probably lick the nose. Anybody out there want me to lick that nose on the tree? Say Leaf Pal, nice and loud.
Leaf Pal TV Radio.
Leaf Pal!
Oh well, I guess I'm licking that nose, that tree nose, with the black, slimy boogers. Because I'm bound to make some, if I make money out of this, I gotta pay Leaf, a substantial fee. Went around saying his dick, Oh, hello. This is Leaf Pal Radio TV. I'm your host, Ryan Spam and Toast, right? Coming at you in a park in the middle of Berlin. We are in Berlin, right? Can I get a yes or no, Leaf? I'm going to go with yes, because it gives me a light. Every time you shine the light on me, that's a yes. Every time you throw something at me, well, I'll make that a yes as well, even though it means no. I don't care at this point. I'm just going to keep making funny faces at you, the cameras, all that, yada, yada, yada. Right. Oh, and while we were in a park, I just I picked a friend's nose, so to speak. Mr. Tree, Mr. Oak Tree, I want to say. Beautiful gentleman. Right, he seems to have a runny nose issue. I mean, his boogers are black. That's odd. But he does have boogers that are black, and he needs a good picking. Anyway, before that, we were at Giuliani's restaurant out and around Cromwell. Right,
Hey, bring it up to speed over here, right? Fart Knockers Association.
Oh yeah, that's another reason why we're out. That's another reason why we're out here. That's another reason why we're out here, because we are members of the Fart Knockers Association, and nobody else wants to be around us right now, especially me. After I had a plate full of fettuccine and a couple of meatballs, they were tasty, very tasty dish. Giuliani's and Cromwell, I definitely recommend it. Right. Oh, they have all sorts of good edible, Italian, great, style food. Definitely go, everybody. Right. Definitely anybody. If you, definitely try their clam sauce. Yeah, we are Leaf Pile Radio TV.
TV Radio.
Yeah. And we're also here with, we're here with the ghosts of space aliens, too. Right, that are talking in tongues, using my voice. But they're speaking about, Leaf Pile TV Radio. And this is an intro segment we're doing, right, for like many more shows, to come along, right, hopefully on Comcast Network and around Cromwell, Berlin, area. So stay posted. We'll get, we'll put out all the information when it comes to us. When it comes available to us, we send it straight to you via, Facebook, throughout the rest of the internet, World Wide Web, etc., as well as podcasting radio on Leaf Pile Radio and TV. We'll even go to Rock House, Well, there's a VJ there that we'll talk to, and anal program to, right, whatever, and it really talks back with us. Anyway, back to the park. All right, there's a lovely swing set area, with for kiddies of all ages to play in, with slides and all that. Too bad we're too big now for it. All right, but we're still going to play with the trees and interview the trees, right? But I'm not going to be doing any more nose picking. I'll probably lick the nose. Anybody out there want me to lick that nose of a tree? Say Leaf Pile, nice and loud.
Leaf Pile!
Oh, well, I guess I'm licking that nose, that tree nose, with the black, slimy boogers. Tree boogers. I wonder where those nostril cavities lead up to. And I guess we'll find out in another segment of Leaf Pile when we got a camera small enough to, do some probing up there. Right, which I do have personally, but I don't know if we'll need something like, it crawls like a bug up, up the nose. Right, stick the camera to that, and, it's called duct tape, folks. Figure it out. We always did in the past, and well, damn sure going to make good use of it in the future. Always a helpful thing. The 1,000,001 ways of usage of duct tape. Trust me, we know what we're talking about here on Leaf Pile. And there we are. I'm looking at a camera, making my funny faces as usual. I love you people. Keep watching Leaf Pile TV Radio or listening, etc., right? And if you find me be disturbing enough to keep watching and funny enough to do so, please keep tuning in. Right, like I said, Comcast, Cromwell, Berlin, area, as well as many other spots. Oh, and look, I don't mind if I pull this away, Leaf. In most respects, it may be kind of cloudy and gray here in Connecticut, but it is, after all, a lovely spring day. Rains off and on, but it is absolutely beautiful. The trees are bright and green. I'm not lying, folks. You should have your kids out in this swing park enjoying themselves. It's a shame nobody's out hanging about, and it's after school, really, folks. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be shut-ins, and don't let your kids, go on a day like this. You should, unplug the Xboxes, PlayStations, all that. Don't put the movies on. Turn off those big screen TVs. Right, even if you're watching it, come out and enjoy the day with us, folks, okay? Right, I mean, yeah, sure, you might get a camera stuck in your face from Leaf, but we're going to be here. If we want, we'll interview you. Just, say a few things or right, stuff of that nature, but we're good-natured folks, and we won't hurt you. We don't bite unless you ask us to, right? And even then, it's like you probably have to pay us to do that. I'm kidding, folks. Me, I'll bite you for free, but it depends. Leaf, I don't know, maybe he's content on biting himself, zap him with a taser now and then. It's all good fun. He stays calm. Every now and then he may have to wear the helmet, but the helmet's mainly for me because I'm the silly one we'll show you also segments of when I go riding in the woods and stuff like that, back trail areas where I'm like, if you ever seen the Dorf on Golf videos, well, put it this way, I'm Dorf on a trail bike. On backwood trails and stuff like that. But it's hilarious and good to watch and good to get you great exercise to get out there on the bike. Right, and trade out mics. Oh, okay, yeah. Leaf is informing me it's time to trade up mics, but I guess I'm sitting here. I'm been definitely getting on both. Right, there goes the umbrella again. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, my hand's cramping up. I was at the gym earlier to this morning. Beautiful time there. Yeah, folks, my max is 140. Right, benching, so if you ever want to know, it's not bad. Yeah, but anyway, well, let me enjoy the day. I'll get back to you on things because I'm running out of crap to say. Right, Leaf Pal TV Radio. Keep tuning in, right, unless we order you to come out and enjoy the day with us, right, or concerts, videos, or just plain coming out and doing goofy, crappy, crazy shit. Pardon my, French on that one, but we could edit it out, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc. I'm your host, Ryan Spamantos, for Leaf Pal TV Radio. Enjoy!
Enjoy Leaf Pal TV Radio.
Leaf Pal TV Radio completely endorses whatever I say because I'm bound to make some, if I make money out of this, I gotta pay Leaf, a substantial fee.
Hello.
Hello, is this Elena Sapinskiati?
Hi, how are you?
Hello, my name's Ryan Spamantos. I'm a VJ of Leaf Pal TV Radio. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Nice to meet you. Have I met you when I had an interview down there?
No, I don't think you have ever been interviewed by me before, at least, but you possibly have seen me featured in older Leaf Pal, episodes of TV, and also the podcast radio shows.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was the guy with the long goatee and the long hair years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 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 But anyhow, we're calling on behalf of Leaf Pile TV Radio, right? Because Leaf mentioned that you were a good candidate for becoming one of the new VJs, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, of TV and radio of Leaf Pile. This is like your job interview, so to speak, for the, Leaf Pile TV radio, company or production agency, Diehead Productions. Right, now I'm going, from what I've gathered so far, that you were a bass player, right?
Yeah, I play bass, yes, correct.
Yes, and for how many years, and were you in any bands?
I've been in and out of playing bass for about like 10 years, but I also played piano for like more than 25 years.
Okay.
So I've been a musician all my life pretty much.
That's really cool. Right.
Well, yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Okay. On to the second part of that question. Have you ever been a member of any particular bands, right? And for which ones and for how long?
Yeah, actually, most of them, I'm from Russia. I was born in Russia, so most of my life was in Russia. So those are most Russian bands. But also, I got to play in a band, Joey Concepcion's band. He's a guitar player from Connecticut,
Yep.
and he's pretty big on the metal scene, so that's my ex-husband. So I got to play in his band, and we had shows and everything. Also, I'm joining actually this tour for a Russian band, Xenon. It's like Xenon. So we're going to play a bunch of shows this June.
Yep.
I'm flying over to Russia to have some shows with them. It's dance metal, so they do metal covers on like 90s Eurodance songs, or they have their own songs also. So that's what I'm gonna do next month. So a bunch of bands, and I can make a list or message the names of the bands so you can Google them. And I just went on tour recently in October as a keyboardist, so it was all like horrorcore and mostly rap bands, but we were the only instrumental band with a vocalist, so we had live instruments and musicians. That's what I did in October, pretty recently too. So that's pretty much it.
Were you getting familiar with other bands, local Connecticut music scene bands in and around Connecticut? And which bands were they? Could you name a few?
Yeah, I know a bunch of bands. I know Anti-Illusion. It's a pretty big band. I mean, they toured, and I like their music a lot. I know the band members, and there's many other bands. Let me think. I'm living in New York right now, not in Connecticut, so I don't get to visit that many shows anymore, unfortunately, because it's far away from me now. So Anti-Illusion. I know Dead by Wednesday band, of course.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Cyterna, or I think this band CY, it starts with the CY Cyterna, I guess.
Siphon? Yeah, I know.
And, am I right?
Yeah, you're close to it.
Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, I know many bands. I can, if I think better, I'll probably come up with more names.
That's good. So like you said, you're in New York now, so what bands are you affiliated in around the New York scene right now?
I just moved here like a month ago, pretty much, but right now, honestly, recently, I'm visiting a lot of, industrial metal shows, and I got, so it was a story. I was a fan for this industrial New York band, SGFCA20, for 7 or 8 years straight, and then I made a cover of one of their songs, and I tagged them in my Facebook, and they added me, and they shared my video, so I'm personally know all of the band members now, and I get to hang out with them, and we go into the shows together, so that was pretty amazing. So right now it's about industrial metal scene too, because I like all kinds of music.
Yeah.
And honestly, New York bands, I'm just Starting to, dig into them right now because I just moved here recently, as I said. So, and I just recently visited, which shows did I go to? Like, the big bands, like from abroad, like In Flames and stuff like that.
Yes, I saw them once years ago. They're quite an excellent band. Saw them live at Toad's Ears. Yep. But what for yourself personally? What else do you do to spend your time? Stuff of that nature. Any books you're reading? And what's your favorite TV programs? And as well as movies. What movies are you into?
Okay, yes, that's a lot of interesting questions. I can talk a lot about this. So, I love art in any kind of art. When I go to a museum, I can just observe like a picture, for example. Like I like Van Gogh a lot. If my pronunciation is in Russian, so we call him Van Gogh.
Yep.
So yeah, I like him a lot. I like Russian artists a lot too, and I like reading-wise. I like 18th, 19th century Russian classic literature, like Dostoevsky and stuff. It's my favorite period of time, the 18th and 19th century. So, I mean, pretty much everything is interesting.
Lovely talking with you, Elena. Yep. Is that proper? Is it Elena or Alena?
It's Alena, like Alena.
Okay.
It's a soft L, but you can say like Aliona. Alena is fine. I'm usually like, what's your name? Like Starbucks, like A-L-E-N-A, Alena. So that's,
okay, yep. So it's Alana.
That's
okay,
it.
yep. Thank you. Yep. Right. Okay, and Sapinskianti. I just butchered it there. I'm sorry.
It's my Lithuanian last name because from my grandpa, he was from Lithuania. So I'm fully Eastern European, 25% Lithuanian. So it's Sapinskaitė.
Okay, thank you. Sapinskianti. Okay, yeah, that's close. I'll get it one of these days.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Leaf's going to kill me later, but.
No.
But anyway, it's okay. What do you do for exercise or like keep in shape, and as well as where do you go in around New York to just rehearse and right? It's what kind of club scene is happening around there too?
I love Manhattan a lot and Brooklyn. I have a lot of friends in Brooklyn, so I go there pretty often, pretty much every weekend. So, because Brooklyn and Queens actually too. So about a workout, yeah. I actually I started using this app, whenever it comes up to photo shoots or something like that, because I do photo shoots too, I get more strict to myself. So I either use this app with like counting calories. I don't go too hard, but still trying. Also, I'm using like cardio, or I try to go to the gym when I have time. So, and I actually watch a lot what I eat.
Now, this is where the questions get bizarre. What?
Okay.
I mean, let's say you're walking down the street, right, and you come across, right, a giraffe in the middle of the road, not lying there, just walking towards you.
Who's walking towards me again? What
A
is
giraffe, an animal, a giraffe.
A giraffe, okay.
Yeah. Now, this is the middle of New York City, mind you, Manhattan. So you're there, right, or you're walking down Kings Highway, Brooklyn, and stuff like that, and you see.
I'm really imagining it right now, okay.
Right. Now, right, it walks up to you, right, says hello, right, with a perfect English accent, all that, it's speaking to you. What kind of conversation would you have with a talking giraffe?
I would say, well, hello, your perfect English sounds like you just got here from Great Britain or something like that. That's what I would have thought probably. So I would ask him, how does it feel to be a giraffe when everybody around you is like just